So now we're at the point where we have a functioning mushroom, right? So I'm going to unplug it now. I know that it works. And then we're going to finish gluing it up. So we still have this stem, right? It's all loose. And then this thing can pull in and out, which we don't want. So I'm going to pull the stem out slightly here, right? Okay. And then I'm going to take my super glue and put a tiny little drop on the drafted part of the stem, the angled part. Maybe a little bit bigger of a drop there. There we go. Okay. All right, so just a tiny little drop like that. Okay, so now I'm going to push it in there and then twist a bunch. Like, not full twist, just, I guess, wiggle it. So wiggle, wiggle. All right, just do that for a little bit. We're spreading the glue around in there and working it in. And I'm putting a bit of pressure between the stem and the cap. Okay? Now, once I feel it trying to start to stick, that's when I'm going to add some accelerator. If you don't have accelerator, then you can just, sit here, wait, put some water on it, I don't know, breathe on it, whatever accelerates it. Now, as you saw, I didn't actually push the accelerator against it, right? From that nozzle, that tip there, I just held it above and let the drop fall onto the super glue. If you touch that nozzle to the super glue, it's going to clog up the nozzle, right? You're going to get super glue on the nozzle and it's not going to drip anymore. Okay. So we got the stem attached to the cap, and now, let's see, okay, I'm going to lift up the wire here, okay, and then put some super glue inside that area here. So just a dropper, yeah, there we go, okay, and then I'm going to sort of push it against there, and then slightly push in and out, right, to spread that glue in there. Okay. And now that it's somewhat worked in there, right, it doesn't have to be worked in a ton. I'm going to hold this above it and let it drop on it. There we go. Okay. And now we give it a second, right? And it'll start to harden. And within about 5 seconds, it should be cured. Cool. Okay. Yep. Gives a little bit of a bend so it lays flat. Perfect. All right. Now we have to put our gills on. So if we look really closely, we've got all these slots in here, right? Okay, so what you want is your shark fin to sort of, I don't know, it goes in like that. Let's see, it goes in like this here, okay? Whoops. There we go. Get our LED ring back in. Okay. Oh, yeah. First, okay, so we got these little slots here that it's supposed to go into. It needs to go into the back slot. It needs to touch the light itself. It does not need to actually set in that front slot area. If it, bends up a little like this, where it rests on the tip there while the back's in, that's fine. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. I know the close-ups aren't that great here, but I'm going to hold this ring in here because it's loose, and then I'll pick a slot. So let's pick one that the camera can see. There we go. Camera can see that one. Okay, little drop on the LED itself and in the back of the slot. Okay, the slot closest to the stem. So I got glue on both, and then I'm going to take my fin and place it in there. And that sets really nice. Cool. Okay. And then I'm going to run some accelerator on it. So I'm just going to drip onto the fin itself. Boy, that's tough to see. Oh, there we go. So on the fin itself in the back, let it drip. And that drip's going to work into all that glue and harden it. Perfect. So that ring's definitely not moving now. I'm going to do one on the other side just to make sure things don't move. So drop in the back and then drop on the LED and then make sure my fins or my gill's oriented correctly. Stuff it in there and there we go. Okay. And then I'll put a little drop of accelerator. All right, perfect. Okay, so now I have 14 more to do. So instead of doing, one at a time, which you can, if you want to be like slow, careful, feel free to do that. But I'm going to do, I don't know, let's do all 7 on this side at a time. There we go. Okay, and then we'll stuff that in. Okay, I'll stuff it in. There we go. Okay. Ooh, almost put that in wrong. Be very careful. If you mess one up, that's why there's extras, right? So if you mess it up, just don't reorient it and try to put it in because you're gonna get glue on yourself. Literally just toss it. Put it to the side. Make sure wherever you put it, like be aware that there's super glue on it, right? So don't put it on like directly on the table. Put it like in the trash, like that has a trash bag or on the paper towels you have ready to clean anything up in case you make a mess. There we go. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sweet. Okay. And then I'm going to accelerate these. Okay. And then I'll do the other side. Do the back, the LED. All right. Tiniest little drips on this one. All right. Sorry for the dead air, guys. But this is just, work. And if they're not perfectly even, that's not a big deal. Like, I don't know. Like, I might notice it, but I don't think anyone else would notice it. There we go. Cool. And, oh yeah, I've still got to accelerate it. That's right. Little drops in there. Should work its way down. And I don't remember where I started, so I'm going to go a couple extra. Cool. Okay. Hooray! Let's try powering it back up again. Make sure everything works. If it lights up, then we actually finished the mushroom, and like all the hard part's over now. Oh, beautiful! Check that out. I wish it could show you how like neat and sparkly it is on the camera, but it doesn't. Maybe the close-up camera. Ooh, that's a little closer and better. Yeah. Anyways, good job getting to this point. Next video, we're going to show you how to actually log into the thing and program it. Thanks for watching.